What up, yo? Yo, boy, Juice. Appear to be right on par as usual. I've been trying to warn people again and again and again and again and again and again. And while everybody's worried about views, I was trying to save motherfucking lives. I was trying to give people a heads up, tell them what's coming, warn them in heed ahead of time. But nobody ever wants to listen. And that's okay. That's okay. I forgive you. I still love you. But don't be an idiot forever. You're looking the wrong way. I'm trying to tell you not to get killed. I'm trying to teach you how to win.
Right, it is what everyone is talking about tonight, from Hazelwood to Sunset Hills and Oakville. An earthquake that hit around 5:30 tonight. Many of you telling us it shook your homes and sounded like an explosion.
Sounded like an explosion. It's funny because I'm always talking about booms. Did you hear the boom? Oh man, I'm hearing booms. Oh man, it's banging tonight. I'm hearing booms.
Now, as soon as that earthquake hit, we here at 5 on Your Side got a lot of calls and messages.
No.
And we found out that it was a 2 point...
That's because everybody's like, what the hell was that? And then you know what? They're always like, it's the government.
8 magnitude earthquake. So it wasn't really impressive by numbers alone, but it did pack a punch because it was a shallow quake.
Oof.
We've also learned tonight the epicenter was near I-44 and Highway 141. So far, no reports of damage this evening. Now, we do have team coverage tonight on this story. Meteorologist...
But people were fucking shook. They were shook as fuck. Let's go on with the specialist. Have you ever been in an earthquake?
Jim Castillo has details about what happened and exactly where this earthquake hit.
Tell us.
But first, let's start with our Brent Solomon, who talked
Cool.
to people who felt it, Brent.
That's right, Michelle.
Hey,
People
Brent.
tell me they could hear and feel it.
Whoa, they could hear and feel it. Huh, that's weird because I've been saying that for some time.
Experts say a 2.8 earthquake is too small to cause any damage. It would need to be about 100 times bigger to
Whoa.
do that. Still,
In other words, like a 3.8.
it left a lot of people wondering what was going on. Right after we got word, we headed to the epicenter of the quake here in St. Louis County, about a mile southwest of I-44 and Highway 141 in Valley Park. It was 5:30 p.m. when it happened. Again, this was a 2.8 magnitude quake. Experts say
I know, that was only a 2.8.
it would need to be about a magnitude 5 in order to cause some significant damage. Still,
Right.
people in our area started calling 911, and that prompted county officials to send out a request not to do that. They say that should be reserved for reporting injuries or damage.
Right? They're like, are you dying? He's like, no, I just felt my house shake. He's like, whoa, are you okay? He's like, yeah, no, I'm totally fine. I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
Which there are no
Sir, this isn't the number to call for that. Yeah, no. If you're not dying or dead or, in need of help, please don't call 911. I mean, this should be common sense. You're holding up the fucking line.
reports of. People who heard it are stunned that even a small quake
Well,
could be so startling.
right?
It was out of nowhere. I was on the phone and my mom was sitting next to me and she's like, what was that?
I felt like it was right under me. I was on my porch and I just thought it was the garage door closing.
This
Oh,
one was a little bit unusual because it was right underneath the metro area.
this is the specialist that's lying like a motherfucker to you.
More often, the earthquakes will be, somewhere where people aren't living just by random chance. But
Earthquakes in adverse places, baby.
this one just happened to be under, just south of Valley Park, so we all felt it.
And the last person you heard from is seismologist.
And tonight, and Jim, you have covered lots of earthquakes in your time.
Right?
Not so much in Missouri, though, right?
No.
Well, I grew up here,
Yeah,
and I do
me too.
remember a 5.0 when I was a little kid. I actually heard it before I felt the shaking, and that was my first quake.
What? No. He heard it before he shook. Can you tell us what it sounded like?
Right here in St. Louis and in North County. But then I moved to Seattle and LA and then really got used to quakes. So this one's shallow, and they are shocking because even when they're small, they really can rattle the ground, and then you hear that big boom. Some of your
The rattle of the ground, you mean like those bugs that I keep telling you about, or that humming, it keeps going, brrrr, or, yeah, all those noises I've been telling you about.
heard a boom or even the
A boom? A I'm always talking about booms and bangs all the time, and that I could feel in the ground, but nobody else can.
Rattling of that bedrock that actually moves. So you think about the ground moving, and look at this. Whenever you see this, so blue dots on here, over 3,382 responses, meaning that's how many people actually felt it. And
That's a lot of people.
all the way from St. Charles to Lee Bay and into Oakville and Wildwood, all the way down to Festus and all the way over to Washington, a couple dots there, and then even southern Illinois, seeing a few of those dots, and that just means people felt it or even.
Where's it at? High Ridge, Pacific, Arnold. So he said Washington and Illinois.
So the depth of this was about 4.3 miles.
Ooh, very shallow. So he said Illinois and Washington. Actually, let's go here. Let me go to my channel when I was warning you. 4 miles. Oh, it's a Dago. Here's a Dago. Let's just kind of check out both of them. Just kind of see the doozies, you know? Oh, yeah, remember those things? Yeah. We're all about circles here, not triangles, okay? Because everybody's always like, the Illuminati, it's a triangle. But we're about circles here. Remember, it's like a circle. It's like a circle. Right? So, circles, circles, circles. Hey, let's go to that one area I was talking about. Huh. So Illinois would be right up probably in there where all that weather activity is taking place. Oh yeah, you know those one spots that I'm always like, hey look, right there. Right there. Right there. I'm always looking at these areas. I'm always looking at all these areas. Here, let's try another one. What about when it got even better? Let's check it out. You know, in the middle of the night when I show you that it's all powering up. Right there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah. Those areas. You know, there always looks like a bunch of donuts. Because, again, we're all about circles here. Yeah, it was like a day ago. Like a day ago. Let's go way back. How long have I've been saying this for like months, you know? Here we go. Correction. No man know the day or hour. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, all the dogs barking. Even mine. That's my dog too. Huh. There is weird noises. It's going Huh. Interesting. Anyways, on par.